Oh man, hard target. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 3BG. How's it going, D?
It is going fine. Ladies and gentlemen, it is another episode of JCVD. There's a lot of van damage. You know what I mean.
Man, I love that song that we
And
used
there's
for
no,
Van
and there's no.
Damage.
Here's the sick part. There is no splits in this. I know. What the fuck? But I make up for it with the nice buttocks and the beautiful hell I have in this movie.
I hope that when you edit this, we bring back the Van Damage song because I still love that shit.
I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
I know. It's like that.
Actually,
That song went
I think I know
hard.
what song it is. I think I remember what song it is. I wanted to say I changed it up, but I don't think I did.
Yeah,
But
but
whatever.
we're doing hard target. When did we do hard target the first time? I think that was
Dang,
like the
this had to
second,
be
third
year.
year.
You had to be year two or maybe year three.
Yeah, because we weren't on Apple Music yet. We weren't on Apple. Yeah, we weren't on Apple Music yet. So it was like on Podomatic. Yes, we were Podomatic
I
at the time.
think it was,
Yeah, we were on
but this was
Podomatic.
also one of the episodes that made it to Facebook, and a whole lot of people from not
Found
from our
us.
country, not from our country, found us.
That was great, man. That was a
Oh man, that scared us because everybody thought it was a whole fucking movie, probably, but who knows?
yeah.
But who
But
knows?
a lot of people found us, and Hard Target is an interesting movie. Like we said in the last episode, well, actually before we start, like, click, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and visit 3geeks.com. Follow us on all the platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitters, all that jazz. Um, yeah, so Hard Target was one of those movies. This was John Woo's first film in America, and it's kind of interesting that for a guy who had all those hits in Hong Kong, somehow when he came to America, studios was like, I don't know about this John Woo, and I'm like, but he's done great action films. Like, what's there to be trepidations
There
about?
wasn't a lot of the trepidation comes in this because even back then, to a degree, everybody had the same. Well, I want to say everybody had the same feeling, but there are certain people that still have the same fears that we have. And one of them was, is this person good enough?
Hmm.
And are we going to dumb him down, bringing him to America? And
Hmm.
that's a big one. I think a lot of people worry about. Do you bring an action star from a different country, and they
Hmm.
still have what what made them hot?
Hmm.
That's the problem you have with that. I think with John Woo, he had his detractors, but not a lot of them, because I remember a lot of them really like just overdoing it with John Woo. Like, he is
Hmm.
so amazing and so this, like, he's the best thing ever, and now everybody copies his style now. So it's kind of funny. This was the movie that had to get him up. You know what I mean? Get him up for where he was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and because what the critics feared was the things, like I said, what we always fear with these things. We saw Better Tomorrow. Can he do that type of shit in America?
Hard
We
boiled.
see we seen Hard Boiled. Can he take that same type of action and do it in America? And here's the thing: it's not so much is he not a good enough director or whatever have you like that. That's not the problem. Is can you execute that? And
Hmm.
John didn't do a bad job, but I think it's weird, man. You're not going to redo what you did in Hong Kong. That's just
It
not
could
going to
be, and I
happen.
think it's because
Whether
also
that's the
it's
whether that's the production holding you back, whether that's a language barrier, which I call bullcrap because all good film talks to each other. So you know what I mean. You
but
you can have a French director and direct English people and be fine. You know what I
it
mean.
is kind of
So it's
crazy.
always insulting when they do it because he's the Asian one, and
Life,
the mystic Oriental art of directing is different.
life
Yeah,
is a
that was
circle
that was
sometimes because I feel it's crazy how action movies now we're coming off the John Wick films and every Jesus Christ, the John Wick films execute the same type of John Woo shit, and it is because the directors of those films are like former action directors. They're not like action directors, but they're like choreographers and stuff that have all that familiarity with how they do things over in Hong Kong, and they're fans of it. And when you watch John Wick, it's like, hey, this has some John Woo shit in it. This is actually
Now,
pretty
check this
dope.
out, though. Let's keep it into Keanu Reeves. If you look at the Matrix, the Wachowski brothers pretty much made made John Woo Dang because slow motion.
Yeah, then Wu Ping kind of
And
comes out.
that is 100. No, that's 100% Wu Ping.
Yeah, that was Wu Ping.
That's more Wu
That
Ping.
is you and Wu Ping.
Wachowski's got Wu Ping and was like, "Do work."
Got you on that.
Yeah, they went to Wu Ping and said, "Do work."
But you can still, but you see what I'm talking about. You still see that John Woo style in a lot of people's bull crap, especially in like I will tell you this: Independence Day 2. That's when John was never told no, because that whole movie was on a other set of steroids that it didn't need to be on.
Independence Day 2.
Not Independence Day 2. God, man, Mission Impossible, man. I say
Oh no, they. I feel Independence. Wow, Jesus Christ, I hate you, D. Mission
Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 2.
MI2 Neros.
MI2. I stand 10 toes down. I love that chaotic ass movie, and it felt like
unnecessary zoom ins.
I love that chaotic ass movie because it felt like they said, you know what, John, do what the fuck you want, and I'm for it. I'm like, fuck it, let him go. For better or worse. I love it. I don't care.
In my opinion, as much as I'm not like I don't know where we're gonna break into the MI universe on Three Black Geeks, but I can say this: I think 2 is weak. Let me make it very clear. I think 2 is weak when you see how the series progresses.
Oh, it's weak, but it's great. I love it.
But it's more memorable than the last 2, and the last 2 were really
good. They are like.
Ghost, what was it called? Ghost, whatever. What was the other one?
No,
Ghost,
it was
Ghost Protocol. You got Ghost Protocol.
No. Really good. And 2 doesn't touch it.
I
remember more.
The other one is Reckoning, and then the other one is Dead Reckoning.
Part 1. You have to put the part 1 next to it because
Dead Reckoning Part 1, Ghost Protocol. Those are really good.
Yeah, they were really good, man. And everybody still talks about the second. So that tells you that tells you something, man. Even though I will say now,
it also doesn't help. It also doesn't hurt. It also doesn't hurt the fact that the soundtrack for MI2 was slapping.
It's the last time that Limp Bizkit was fucking relevant.
So. Now I know you be loving this song right here.
I just want to put something.
It was more Metallica.
Look,
it was Metallica shit.
The funniest shit ever. I'm gonna go political for a brief second here. I found it funny that Matt Walsh, he's a Republican, sat there and was like, "Hey, Republicans, I'm gonna need y'all to ease up on the celebs. You can't be getting washed up celebs like Kid Rock and Hulk Hogan and thinking that you're going to get people. Meanwhile, the Democrats got Meg Thee Stallion. It doesn't work. You're losing every time. Don't do this.
Look.
You can't do this.
That's what I'm talking about. Republicans don't have no friends. They ain't got no cool friends. All the cool friends
twerking for the black vote.
Look, all the cool friends that they have.
I said what I said. Twerking for the black vote.
Be on camera.
Oh no! Look. She ain't funny enough. She didn't twerk, but still, but the thing of it is, but it goes back to what I said with what you said with the MI2 thing, Sue, where it was like Limp Bizkit. It's like after MI2 was over, they were done. Nobody gave a fuck.
I remember. I don't know who. Oh yeah, it was when he did the Gothica music for Gothica. That's what people was like, okay, Fred, go to hell.
Go.
Because Fred was.
He made out with Halle Berry in that video or some shit.
I don't know. I don't care. It ain't the point. The point is what I always said. No, for real, it ain't. It's when Fred Durst became more artistic. And I think that just turned off a lot of people, which sucks because even though I don't like him, the man was trying to mature. And everybody just gave him like, F you, Fred. You fucking suck now. Nobody cares about your movie.
Go back to drinking.
He made a movie and everything.
It's like go back to drinking junk cola and cussing.
You do know. You do know it's hard to be artistic and you're still wearing that damn red hat. And Halle Berry was in that video, by the way.
Yeah, the Red Sox hat backwards.
No, it was a New York Yankees hat.
Oh yeah. Damn, Yankees
you know why I know that? Because I had that hat and everybody called me a fucking homo for having that shit.
I mean, the Yankees.
I love that hat.
D, as an Orioles fan, the Yankees are homos. All right, come on. Come on, you're a Nationals fan. Thank you. Like, come on, this
This is the second video that
She did.
Look.
Did.
Look. That is exactly how Orioles fans get when the Yankees come to Baltimore. We call them faggots, and then we just
God, Jesus Christ.
Hey, look, there is no love lost for the Yankees here in the Baltimore. I'm just telling you, in Maryland. That's how much hate Baltimore has for the Yankees. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Like,
gotta say, Chris, you did all right.
The ghost of Cal Ripken Jr. is patting me on the back right now.
Cal Ripken's still alive, you ass.
I know he is.
This is Chris. Go on.
The Force Ghost of Cal Ripken Jr.
Chill. Get on, bro.
You know the interesting thing about Hard Target though, John Woo wanted Kurt Russell, and I can see it. I
feel like Kurt Russell would have. I feel like nobody would remember this movie.
He's too charming to be him, though. That's the crazy part. I love Kurt Russell, but he's too charming. It's like you're going to make him be Snake Plissken, basically. Is that what you would go for?
Probably something like a version of that. That's what I'm saying.
He wouldn't.
You need
no, he wouldn't. No, he would not. He would not be Snake. No, he wouldn't.
Because Kurt Russell only has two votes, Snake Plissken and charming.
If anything, he would. If anything, he would rock. Like, he would actually rock the. He would actually rock the personality from Backdraft.
Shit, I haven't watched that movie in a minute, so you're gonna have to remind.
Three Black Geeks tried to do that, and we canceled out the shit. Remember? Because we didn't have no good jokes for it. We overhyped ourselves for it.
We really did, because the only thing, you know what? You want to know why? I feel we have to do Backdraft because of that fucking joke from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 with Michelangelo, like, eat your heart out, Kurt Russell. And I'm like, fuck, we gotta do it.
Kurt Russell, eat your heart out.
The only Backdraft joke that you would get if you watched that movie.
Only because that movie was out at the time.
Yeah,
remember, like, look, all right. There are a couple movies that came out in the 70s where you have like somebody like, man, don't you remember that movie? Blah 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 blah. For us, it's Backdraft. Remember that movie with a bunch of firemen and the thing? Backdraft. Oh yeah.
Cool. Oh no.
I never watched it.
Hey, no. I see your Backdraft and I raise you the Terry Howell movie where he played a forest firefighter and he's fighting people in the forest, fighting forest fires, and he's like, same situation. They try to make Terry Howell, football player, Terry Howell, an action star. He had one movie and he was done.
I thought that was Backdraft was Kurt Russell.
This
was that was the movie that we were trying to do, not Backdraft. We were trying to do that movie with Howie Long.
No, Howie Long. Yeah, I don't know why I said Terry Howell. Howie Long. Yeah, my bad. Howie Long.
Howie Long was in that joint. Yeah, I forgot the name of that damn movie. I forgot.
Hold on.
Three Black Geeks tried to do that, and when William Forsythe was only a quarter of William Forsythe, we all bailed on the movie. I forgot the name of that.
Firestorm.
Thank you.
He played a firefighter that him and Scott Glenn. Which ironically enough, Scott Glenn was also in Backdraft. Crazy, because Scott Glenn is white Samuel L. Jackson. He never says no to a check. All right.
No, Scott Glenn was just in the forest. Remember, because he did that and he did he stayed and did Vertical Limit. He's always like in a forest or on a mountain or something.
Scott Glenn doesn't say no to a check. All right.
Man is always in the wilderness.
It's like, Scott, what are you doing right now? I'm sticking
Daredevil with the trees and nature.
It's the best thing about Daredevil and the Defenders. You're thundering dumbass, and I'm like, yeah, I love you, Scott Glenn.
I'm sorry, what?
He called Iron Fist a thundering dumbass because he had a phone on him and stuff that could get tracked.
No, I'm just laughing like, I love you, Scott Glenn. Like, I've never heard a nigga say that before. I love Scott Glenn. Let me tell you something, man.
Hey, look, do you want unwashed Sage, but he's white? Watch Sucker Punch.
Scott Glenn, my nigga.
But Hard Target, they got JCVD. You got Yancey Butler, you know, Witchblade Yancey Butler.
One day, Chris.
I'm getting us and William on there to talk about that fucking show, and I'm like, yo.
I feel like that episode should be longer than 45 minutes because if it does, I'm be obnoxious so we can hurry up and end it early.
Like I found out Saved by the Bell New Class has 7 seasons, and I'm like, what the fuck?
How did it have 7?
Thank you.
Wait, how long did it stay on the air?
It stayed on the air longer than the original fucking series. Crazy, right?
The New Class.
The New Class with Bianca Lawson.
We're not talking about the class that went to college. We're not talking about that.
It's the next one. Bianca Lawson and the print building and Screech came back, and yeah, that one. 7 seasons. 7.
No wonder Dustin. No, who was that? Diamond Screech. No wonder that dude was weird. He was stuck on that show, man.
look. But anyway, so you get Wilford Brimley, Cocoon Wilford Brimley.
I swear, this white man nearly stole the movie, man.
that fucking New Orleans
images that go hard.
Man,
I swear.
With the bow and arrow.
Yo, Sue, this right here.
That's Sue when he's older.
It's Wilford. It's Wilford Brimley on a horse with an explosion. If this ain't somebody's wallpaper,
I mean,
man,
that shit's dope.
Put jumper cables to that and put them on my balls. I'm
just saying, can we get do we have the equivalent of that for black people? Who's an old black man that's done something as hard as
Don't worry, we're gonna trip over something Bill Cobb did. That's gonna make
right?
Bill Cobb with a gun.
I don't know. Yeah, Bill Cobb in New Jack City. That is kind of close. Bill Cobb in New Jack City. That is, R.I.P. to Bill Cobb. By the way, he died recently, so R.I.P. to him.
Thank you.
That's perfect, Ayers. That face is perfect. I can't even do that.
Soul is required in hell.
Actually, no, wait. You got to do it right.
Oh, you got the glasses. Yo, why did he have the Walter though? Why did he have the Walter?
You gotta have the glasses.
Nah, bro, it's the Walter.
Bro,
because,
hold on, because I can answer. No. I can answer that. Because one Arsène Lupin said it himself that the Walther P38 is one of the most accurate handguns on planet Earth. Survived the test of time. More accurate than a Magnum. Might not have the destructive force of a Magnum, but it's way more accurate.
Fair statement, I think.
I mean, do I want to own one?
Think about it. There were think about it. There were one spiral staircase separated from each other. Soul is required in hell. I mean, iron sights. Aimed with iron sights. No red dot, no fancy 80s, 90s bullshit. Just iron sights, pop, done.
You know what?
Chest shot. He got killed with the smoothest lean over.
You know what?
He got killed with the
smoothest lean over edge.
To be fair, Sue is right because Megatron transformed into a Walther and Starscream shot up a bunch of Autobots with it. So yeah, you're pretty much on point with the accuracy.
Exactly.
This
said the violence is hurting. I mean, yeah.
Dead drug dealer.
That's one less drug dealer off the street. And then Reagan said another one.
Another one. No, Reagan actually hit that. What he did was he hit that airdrop button and dropped more drugs and guns in the middle of the ghetto.
Exactly. It went like this. I don't know where I am right now. Mr. Reagan, huh? Nino Brown has been killed. He has. Make sure we have another nigger in his place.
I just like how the ills of society.
We cannot make sure we got to make sure that section of Harlem is taken care of. Do it. Do it for the Gipper.
I just
And
like
all of a sudden,
how-
here's Reagan. My bowels.
I just find it wild that the ills of society traces all the way back to one Ronald Reagan. That's crazy.
Is either Ronald Reagan or JFK? Amazingly, JFK. He pissed off a lot of the lolly lulelo. That's all I gotta say. Yeah,
But nah, the
so
whole
kind
purpose,
of Karl Marx. Anyway.
the whole purpose of Hard Target is this. Much like when we talked about surviving the game, this time instead of the woods, we're in the urban environment, and the whole goal is, hey, you get to 10 miles to the water, you get $10,000. Which, gotta be real, I feel kind of shortchanged a little bit. $10,000 is all I get. Like
In 93 money, that was at least 50 G's. So cool.
okay, yeah, inflation. You're right. You're right.
They are being hunted down by these two men.
Zartan
right.
and one. Sorry, I would call him Zartan.
Yeah, I know. Arnold Vosloo and Lance fucking Hendrickson. I swear, man. Lance Hendrickson is one of those white men that you can utter his name to D, and D won't jizz, but a woman will be pregnant. That's all I could tell.
I mean, I think me and D and Sue are like one of 3 out of 5 black people that watch Millennium on Fox. So
I did not. Don't do that.
Oh, you didn't watch Millennium?
I
did
did
watch
not.
That? Oh man, you missed out. You missed out.
Look. See, it's like
that's 3 years of Lance Henderson.
Lance Hendrickson the fuck out of something. Lance Hendrickson is one of my no bullshit. Lance Henderson is like one of my favorite villains of all time. It doesn't matter what movie he's in; he's one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. To me, he's top 10 greatest character actors for me, man. I love him, man.
I mean, you ain't lying, dog. That's they really are Far Cry villains.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
But nah, like urban is like basically it's like if I told somebody, all right, dog, you're gonna have to make it all the way to the Potomac River and you win like $50,000. And they're in Largo and they gotta run all the way to the Potomac River.
So that's at least 7 miles.
That's 7 miles.
That's at least 7 miles.
And while you have people in Jeeps and motorcycles chasing your ass, do they get like a 30-second head start or some shit?
You don't give them 5 freaking minutes, bro.
Damn, 5 minutes?
That's it? 21,000?
Wow, 21. That's still ain't shit.
No, that's I'm about to say that's kind of accurate.
Yeah, but hold on. That's what I'm saying. But hold on. It's either way. You mean to tell me $10,000 hit your hand right now? You ain't going to be, oh my God, that's relief. Yeah, you're going to say that no matter what, especially in this economy right now, man. People are going to say that.
Look,
that's like D. That's D. $10,000 is regular people relief.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying I would look at it like $1, but I'd be like, you have to bump the numbers up for me to really partake in this.
Nigga, you the one that's running away. I don't think you get to make up too many of the rules here.
All I'm saying is bump that up to 15, and
the second they told your ass to run 6 miles to the river, you already knew either they're gonna kill me before I get to that river, or when I get to the river, they're gonna kill me.
See, Brian, you ain't shit, but you ain't lying. I can afford.
Yeah,
Brian, do you know
I can afford Wendy's?
Man, how did a 4 for $4 become $7?
Yo,
what happened?
Look. The beginning of the end was when McDonald's took the dollar menu off. That's when you knew shit was done.
McDonald's, I love the fact that McDonald's have lowered their prices, but the way they lower their prices is like
no. When the dollar menu
changing, we didn't know.
When when the dollar menu became the value menu.
Oh yeah, that was the beginning of the end. When I couldn't get 2 apple pies for $1, I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm done.
The shit that really killed me though is that McDonald's confessed. Kroger was like, yeah, we confess. Walmart,
I guess.
They still need to make minimum wage. Dude, come on. No.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Look, I've been in Walmart. You know what? I used to sit there and be like, these motherfuckers ain't doing their jobs. Then over time, as I grew up, I was like, you know what? I feel you. That money ain't enough for you to be doing a lot of work. You know what? I understand you.
No.
I understand you now.
If
I
I
get
got doing the work I get paid for, with the retail I do is like, okay, I deserve that much. But when I see what they make at Walmart, dog, no, man. How small is that town for you to fuck over all them people, bro? That's how I feel about that. It's so backhanded. So, hey, what y'all laughing with? Target does the same
Oh,
thing.
Target just does it with the smile and gives you crease, khaki pants, and then you're straight. It's all different.
And the smug satisfaction that you bought soap for $2 extra for no reason.
At least
Boutique.
the only
How is
difference,
that boutique Kmart? That's all it is,
the only difference is Target. They smile at you, but they're dying inside as they're smiling at you. That's the only difference.
Target kills me, man. But whatever.
But nah, basically they run away. They get 10 miles to go to they make it to the river. And they win 10,000. But in the grand scheme, the people that are running away are kind of operating on a handicap because it's like that 5 minutes ain't enough because by the time they even get like 50 meters, they are already revving up the engines on the cars and bikes already. And I'm like, did 5 minutes even pass, bro? Like the fuck?
So here's my thing. And I thought, like I said before to you, even if they make it to the river, you really think they're gonna let you survive? Like the one thing I've learned when it comes to the rich, they want to win even when they lose.
But see, that's my thing. I expect the white homeless guys to buy into it. The black homeless people, I'm like, you didn't even question this shit. You didn't even sit there and raise an eyebrow.
Chris, this is D telling the truth about his people. See, black people didn't really figure out word problems until about 1985. So
I hate you. So
what that piece of education wasn't available to niggas at that time. So
this is 93. There's 93. Are you saying
that nigga went in that nigga went in the knob in 1969? All right. So yeah. The only thing they told him was nigga get up, nigga put this rifle together. That's the only thing.
So what you're telling me is that
D is referring to a subset of latchkey black kids.
Okay. Well, nah, he ain't a latchkey. That nigga, no. He has kids that are latchkey kids.
God damn it.
So what you're saying is Ice-T would actually been wise to Lance Henderson and Arnold Vosloo and been like, nah, bro, I'm good. Is that what you're saying?
Nah,
I already had to hide inside of a log with my dread sticking out for camouflage.
Do you know how tough these streets is? Get gangster.
I gotta be honest with you.
Gangster.
I gotta be honest with you. I kind of want to see a JCVD.
Hustler.
I actually wanted to see a JCVD and Ice-T team up, like a Hard Target Surviving the Game crossover.
Man, quit doing them.
Surviving the Target.
Surviving the Target, bro. That money.
Your name Chance Bordeaux? Yeah. What's about it? I'm some nigga from Seattle with dreadlocks.
I heard about these guys. They hunt people down. Did they fly you to the woods? No. They're hunting me down to New Orleans. Oh, they're changing it up. I can help you out.
They changing it up.
This summer.
Surviving the Target. Featuring Gary Busey.
No. Starring Eric Roberts. Now we just want to find these guys and make sure they're dead. Zoom in.
And Eris's favorite line, also featuring Morgan Freeman. We just want the money.
Now you can't tell me what I know about these men. I know about hunting men. And what you are not going to tell me is that these two are not pairing up. And it just this was the time you could still afford Morgan Freeman. So yes.
Dude, you give me Lance Henderson, Morgan Freeman, fucking Eric Roberts, and Arnold Vosloo. That's money in the bank for me. I'm like, I'm there. Night one.
I need hold up. And then hang on. As one of the other hunters played by two, like I'm going for a two for here. Two hunters played by our boy Gary and Nathan Jones.
Man,
I thought you were going to keep it the 90s. Damn it.
and they
No, you
can't
gotta
and they
keep it in the
can't
90s. So you gotta
talk.
take Nathan Jones. You gotta take Nathan Jones off.
90s.
So you gotta give your boy
Fine,
Mr. No, you
fine.
gotta give Mr. Nestle Quick from the Nestle Crunch Bar dude from fucking Die Hard. You gotta get him in
No,
there.
we need one person to actually fight, and that's going to be one of the killers. It's going to be like you won't look at it like we're like, you know how to fight? Of course I know how to fight. And then JCVD and him fight. We like this, nigga. That's Speakman. I told you that was Speakman.
Oh no. Don't
worry.
No.
The fight is short, so you don't have to drag it out.
It's
You know what I mean?
93. You guys know the guy in his face. That one Jamaican dude that never missed a check in the 90s. That's always a henchman. You gotta give him in this movie as a henchman.
Hold on, Leon.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, I got the perfect one. The perfect hunter. And yes, it will be a Negro. Michael Woods.
Bruh. Ooh.
Give my man Michael Woods.
Ooh, man.
We need one actor who was young, who didn't.
He got. I mean, come on. He rolls in with that slick back. He rolls in with the slick back ponytail. We get Stoney Jackson to be his brother.
Man, Stoney Jackson.
No. Stoney those two Stoney Jackson and Glenn Plummer are all running away.
Glenn Plummer.
All three of them are the three guys that died in the beginning of the movie.
Wait, stop. What the hell? No, D, what is this? D, what is this? A trespass reunion?
Are you going to get on the ride with me? You're going to get in the goddamn
yes!
ride.
Nigga, I'm already.
I found him.
I am in the dinner cart right now, waiting on you, sir.
No. Michael Beach is one of the hunters. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he is one of the hunters. He does get.
Oh, I found the guy. I found the guy. Hell.
Yes.
Stop this guy.
Yes, that guy.
The
that
brother
dude.
from the brother from MJ's Black or White video.
My man, look, you need a Jamaican henchman, you get him. He never missed a check.
John Claude is drunk the whole movie because he didn't want to really do it.
I just got to point out, like,
Jean-Claude being Mr. I don't do sequels.
I think it's kind of crazy though, because like so you got Yancey Butler, Casey Lemons, who you know from Eve's Bayou, and also she was recently in that Whitney Houston biopic, which was actually not bad, but yeah, she was in that. But yeah, I'm trying to think of who else was in it. Arnold Vosloo, Wilford Brimley.
That's everybody, bro.
Jules Sylvester, that's the other henchman. He's another movie henchman that's always like a henchman in films as well. So
it's like you already have enough guys in this movie. Like this movie. All right. The one interesting thing I will bring up is this. I was telling this to Angie right before the movie started. I was like, right before we started this, and I was like, you know what's funny? I have seen this movie 4 times, and I have forgot every scene going into this thing. And now that I'm out of it, I don't forget every scene again. This movie is a pure, and for all of this is the best thing about it and the worst thing about it. It is go in one ear and come right out the other type of action. Mm-hmm. This movie is good, but for whatever reason, you'll be like, wait a minute, that didn't happen in the movie. And the best example was when the black girl died. And I was like,
I forgot she died too.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you died, don't you?
But at the same time, I knew she, like you said, she does die, but I was like, how did she die? And look,
the other thing, I was like, okay, Wilford Brimley gets hit in this, but what happens? Wait a minute, he got shot 3 times, really? Like, wait a minute,
still survived.
This. Still survived. I knew he survived, but I was like, how did you get on the ground again?
One of the things, this movie has a lot of trademark John Woo stuff, and one of the shits is anytime there's something that happens, it goes into slow motion. Yancey Butler gets fucking backhanded. It's like
she cats a whole backhand, and you just see all the white women go out of all the white women get slapped out.
And yet, at the same time, like you said, in the group chat, she got turned on when Jean-Claude fucking came in and
Jean-Claude came in here. with them little itty bitty with
gray corduroy pants,
gray young ass high water corduroy pants.
with
Started
boots,
kicking
with
everybody.
Timberland boots, them dirty ass Timberland boots.
Started kicking everybody's ass instantly, and I was thinking to myself, well, that's just the intro, and like, well, that's a great intro. But at the same time, I was like, hey, so what world do we live in? It's just like double dragon thugs on every corner.
Like he in hot ass New Orleans with a fucking duster on.
Well, look, it was January, so he was fine.
Shit. Did you say barf? Oh, I thought Eric said barf. I was like,
I did. I know you did too. My nigga froze to freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap.
Coin.
Nah. Oh, you're good now. But nah, like, so Yancey Butler's dad gets killed at the beginning of this film. Like, we don't know it's her dad until we see her investigating.
I'm about to say until we see Yancey Butler.
Yeah, but it's funny because hey, look, this old man is trying his best to win that $10,000, and it's like he gets all. And to your point, D, you're right. They ain't playing no games because they ain't trying to lose $10,000. He gets close to the water, and they said, sorry, you take an arrow to the heart.
Now, that was actually one of the rich hunters that did that shit. Mm-hmm. And of course, you see Lance Henderson like, see, you are a true hunter. GG. Pling, that type shit. You know what I mean?
They say GG. But nah, Yancey Butler is coming into New Orleans and trying to investigate what her dad's being missing because she hasn't really talked to her dad in a while. I want to say they're estranged, but not really. It's just
I think they're super estranged because remember she sent letters. Yeah, those things that people used to send to each other.
Yeah, not emails, not text. Letters.
We're finally at the point now where prisoners don't have to do that no more. Prisoners just get somebody's phone and text their girl that night.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about sneaking phones up their asses anymore.
Ain't that great?
Life is crazy. That prison industrial complex is a motherfucker, ain't it?
It's lightning. Like it's like this. They get to have phones on. They get to have phones now in jail. That's so stupid. Like that's so dumb to get their phones in jail. What are they going to have next in jail? Not like it's like they don't have the threat of rape hanging over their heads.
And look, I watch the Mayor of Kingstown. Prison's a motherfucker.
Hey, look! I seen the Oz show.
Hey, Oz ain't lying. That's that
Oz scared me. Oz scares me.
I can't watch Oz the same way that I watch The Wire. It's like I don't want to rewatch Oz. Like, why?
Like watching prison movies, you get two things in prison movies. Either like, damn, there are some really good people behind those bars, and then the other half is say something else. I'm gonna rape you in your sleep, nigga.
Look, anytime I hear about prison is like,
and then you got J. Jonah Jameson like, I want you to get that so you can eat my ass. Like, like stuff like that.
I'm sorry. That is forever the mind fucked of episode 1 of Oz when Matt Whiteboy was like, oh, I'm with a white guy. It's safe. And Jay Jonah's like, yeah, you think you're safe? I'm going to rape you tonight. You know that, right?
Yeah. I want you to get strawberry jam so you can eat my ass. That's what I was saying. I'm being serious.
I'm like, whoa there, JJ. What's going on here?
It's called Prison Rules. And I
should have stayed with that Nigerian in the other prison.
Yo, as a dude was allergic to I used to be allergic to eggs when I was a kid. That scene where Out of BC ate them jokes, that shit still.
Like, what can I say? Like, I made it to my commissary.
Up the butt.
Where's those pictures of Spider-Man? He a my own.
He a man. A man.
Prison sucks, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God. For a breath of fresh air, go watch Sing Sing. Just saying.
We've got to review that movie, by the way. Anyway, so
we do.
Yeah, we do. But anyways, so basically she goes there and she's looking for her dad, and she goes into restaurant, and stuff. And per what JCVD tells her after he fights off the guys, you need to be careful where you pull your wallet out at. Which, I mean, very very wise advice, especially in New Orleans, because people will rough you up in New Orleans if you aren't careful. So, as you do.
I gotta say, for 1993, I am enjoying every moment of the JCVD mullet.
I mean, if you close your eyes, you can see
It was
the mullet not being there. You can see the regular hairstyle JCVD a little bit, but it still works.
Yeah,
in a weird way. Like they just added in that extension in the back and said, "Boom, mullet, we're good," and they kept it moving. And it just
gave him the extensions, but it worked. I mean,
it worked. That greasy hair.
Like you're so used to seeing at least for the time that we seen JCVD, we're so used to seeing him with short hair. To see him with locks of any kind is just, that's refreshing. That's new.
Yeah. Chance Boudreaux
Like he's got the perfect. He's
Oh, good.
No, Chance, just from looking at him, he is a walking movie channel. He's got the movie channel aesthetic of the 90s.
He's a former Marine and a sailor. He's homeless, as veterans are during this time period, because fuck the U.S. military.
Homeless and out of
work.
And out of work.
He's trying to get onto a boat, which
that man is a drifter at this point.
Apparently the boat that he's trying to get on isn't going to set sail for the end of the week, so he's pretty much just kind of fucking around New Orleans for the meantime, and he gets caught up in Yancey looking for her dad. The cop rolls up to Yancey and says, "Hey, I found your dad." And, now she's trying to figure out what happened. But meanwhile, as we're following fucking Honor Voslo and Lance Hendrickson, we find out that one of their guys that's been finding the homeless people, he's kind of having cold feet a little bit, and they have to give him a warning. They cut a little bit snip of his ear, as you do in those situations.
They gave him the Donald Trump special.
Except they actually hurt him this time, and he didn't do the Black Power fist.
Nah, he did.
I mean, to be fair, D, if you're sleeping as good as he was on that bed and you get the fucking bam in the stomach and shit, I kind of would too. Just saying, like,
motherfucking Lance Hendrickson got that motherfucker like, I am so upset about this.
I don't know. Let me ask y'all guys this: who got it worse, him or Bernie Mac in Players Club when he was dead asleep?
Bernie Mac had to.
Bernie Mac, because he was dead asleep, dog.
No. Bernie Mac got it worse because not only he had to open his mouth.
Oh man,
he had to hear this.
Yeah,
I'm missing a pussy. I'm missing pussy because of you.
How
is Bernie Mac still funny with a whole shotgun in his mouth? How is Bernie Mac still? What did he click?
First of all, it's the cock back and the butt of the long end of the shotgun just digging directly into the sternum of Bernie Mac.
And he
didn't even. And the thing is, because he's dead asleep, you can't brace yourself for the hit. So.
He got him when he was in that deep snore too. On top of that, so
that right there, that was one of them old Vietnam moves. Niggas in Nam know how to do that shit. Like you want to.
Oh God!
Now,
ran a fatal blow today.
Now, I did appreciate how Arnold Voslo did it. Arnold Voslo did it because he's a sadistic white guy, so he did it in the most fucked up, exactly that face right there.
Right before he cut off his.
That is the I'm going like I'm. That's the I'm gonna enjoy this face.
With his Judge Doom eyes going on. What the hell is that?
I love Arnold Voslo. I love how he tagged in after Liam Neeson and says, "I'm going to fucking go hard in the paint in these Darkman movies, and it's going to be great."
I forgot that he took over Why would you tell me facts? It's already bad enough that the Hard Target sequel was starring Scott Adkins, and to D's amazement, all of his friends who were critics all said the same thing. No. So, anyway.
It really, here's the thing. Here's my problem. Here's my problem. No, I watched it. I think my only problem is, hey, Scott Adkins, you're too good. Like, I can't buy you being the helpless guy running away here. Like at least JCVD, I believe him a little bit, like, all right, cool. Like, but Scott, I just seen you like flip over people and beat the shit out of Michael Jai White. Come on, bro. Like, come on, you gotta give me something, dude.
Yeah.
Billy Zane is Arnold Vosloo is Billy Zane's tether, all right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Arnold Vosloo is nothing more than evil Billy Zane. And I know there are evil Billy Zanes.
They're both evil. There. You can't do this here.
Hear me out. That's why people. That's why.
Same time, they're never in the same room together, so you might have something here.
I will give the black LGBTQ community one thing, because I know a lot of y'all F with him, but y'all don't F with Dave Chappelle like that. I will give y'all that. We've been calling Bokeem Woodbine by evil Dave Chappelle, when in actuality, Dave Chappelle is evil Bokeem Woodbine. And I was like, here's me about to get offended. I'm gonna give you homos that. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually a little bit funny.
D will appreciate this. You know what had me rolling? I'm watching Young Justice, right? And DC, that show loves throwing deep cut villains and heroes, right? When they threw in fucking Cobra and they had Arnold Vosloo's ass voice, I was like, hey, it's Arnold. And they have him voicing Cobra. Of course they would. They had that motherfucking voice of the leader of Cobra in that fucking show. And I was like, of course, you get Arnold Vosloo to voice the most obscure villain in DC Comics.
I love how Arnold Vosloo has become an icon with the Mummy. And I know only 40% of people that seen Arnold Vosloo know that's actually his name. I know y'all don't remember this dude's real name, man. So, but whatever.
Shout out to him being.
I'm glad he's a meme. I'm glad he's a meme, and I'm glad that as much as I didn't like the Mummy movies, people.
I love them. I love them. Like, look. Yeah, I love them. They hit that
for liking them, man.
They hit the sensibilities of like, this is terrible, but this is the good kind of terrible I love. Like, come on.
I can't even get mad at the legacy that the Mummy movies made out in the 2000s.
Tom Cruise one, not so much.
Boy, that Tom Cruise one made me go. I hated it. Like, I didn't like the first one. I want to see the first one again. That's how bad this one is.
But also, here's how you know Arnold Vosloo was so goated, because John Woo was like, hey, Arnold, you want to be in the sequel to Hard Boiled Stranglehold? Sure. And he put him in the game. He was great.
Stranglehold, bro.
But so Arnold Vosloo, when he sits there and wakes up the fat boy, because just like, bam! And as Sue pointed out, when he's just like, I am very disappointed in you. Did you talk to your special guest in your office? What did you tell him? What did you tell him?
I didn't tell him anything. I swear to God to you. You know I don't believe you. And I'm like, dog, this is so unfair. This is what happens when this is so unfair when you ain't got the internet.
I feel bad for him that Arnold Vosloo just blew his brains out in the New Orleans streets.
Oh man, like New Orleans. I like how they made New Orleans like 1970s New York, where people just get murdered in the middle of the street.
I mean, to be fair, the party still goes today, so the more things change, the more things stay the same.
Is the funny thing. New Orleans has always been like that.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Now, I don't know if it's the air. I don't know if it's the water. Or the laws, whatever it is people get to New Orleans, they say, I'm gonna fuck up around here.
It's like, hey, Essence Fest in. Oh shit, I got robbed.
Baby, let me get the keys to the Rover truck.
Jesus,
trying to get this beef shit over, bro.
I want to go and chill in the Nolia.
Yo, did you love how Lance was trying
Do you understand?
Did you love how Lance was trying? I hate you, D.
Shh, be quiet. Tonight's the night that we ride.
With dirty camouflage Hummers with killers inside.
I came here with my dick in my hand.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm the colonel of this motherfucking tank. We got the
I'm that nigga.
chop. You want to chop. You want to chop. And finally Frida showed up out of nowhere. Take your move. Get your move. Just show me the move. Now bust.
Time out. I don't know if D still has it up on either our IG or his IG when he did the white version of "Fuck the Mother Niggas" and he did it a whole white.
Oh God!
I was in tears when D did that shit. I was at work. I was at work when I saw that shit. And I was like, D, I fucking hate you. I'm at my desk fucking in tears.
When did I do that? I know that I did that. I just don't remember I did that. Bitch, I'm down with no limit. I'm down with the cause. I'm the nigger on the tape with the big fucking balls.
I was dying because that is pitch perfect how a white person would actually do that stuff.
Hey, I need me a project chick. I need me a hood rep.
No, I don't know why I'm calling him Lance. Emile Fouchon. And Arnold Vosloo
I
is
love
Cleef.
Yeah, he looks like a Cleef. That looks like a South African apartheid been real good to me white person. That's who he looks like.
That's a real apartheid bandit, not fucking Elon. So
no, Elon is. Elon's whole family is a bunch of people during apartheid that was going, damn, Nelson got out.
Damn you, Nelson. Shake your fist harder, Elon.
Like, oh shit, he got loose.
God damn it. What's wrong, Papa? Well, young Elon, it seems that our rugby
Elon?
It seems that our rugby team had Negroes on it.
Talk about
win the gold? Of course we did.
No,
now people are going to question the unity.
See, why am I picturing right now the shit that fucking the George Lopez show did where they show him as a kid and his fucking George Lopez big ass head as an adult on a little kid? That's Elon Musk.
Now you know how D's brain works.
Nah, fucking like I like how Emil is courting this rich guy. Like, come on, I can help you, kill this new homeless guy. We got another one lined up. And this rich guy, he gets cold feet because they're hunting down the black Vietnam vet. Mm-hmm. He shoots him and was like, come on, he's fine. He's harmless. I'm not going to kill him. And I'm like, you don't say that to a sadistic guy that has a one-shot fucking hand cannon. Like, what are you doing? Like, why?
By the way, that was an eloquent ass gun. Just single shot, kablooey. that had boss level damage on there, and I actually liked it.
That's some revolver ocelot shit. That should be a Metal Gear villain right there. Like,
you know what is scary, Snake? One bullet. You're a madman, Ocelot. Oh, am I? Patriots. There we go. I'm done.
I'm still mad at my joke where I said Ocelot does this.
The worst one with the one-handed jokes, right? Eric's like, you just gonna let me do that, huh?
Nah, Eric said this Ocelot gives Snake a foot job while he's twirling a revolver.
Stop it, yeah.
Nah. You don't sit there and tell a guy with a fucking one-shot arm cannon no. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Why would you tell him no that you're not going to do something that you paid him money to hunt this guy? You gonna tell him no? Like, come on, bro. Like, where did you think you were going to get away with this?
Easy. I gave him $700,000. He was going to listen to me. Come on.
Which I felt bad for black guy because again art imitates life. People don't give a shit about a homeless. So here's this black guy bleeding out, like, help me. And they're like, all right, nigga, get the fuck out my face. I don't
Like, why would he? Like, why would they do such a like? The thing that get me is this: homegirl. I like how homegirl not only lucks up. I'm talking about Yancey. I like how she lucks up, goes down there, and the first person she sees is a dashing Cajun who clearly hasn't washed under his own armpits. But we're not going there. Shows up, kick these guys' asses, and I'll be honest with you, girl, split douche city. And it's all good if you had that, because you should. Because you had dude in tight pants, hurricane kick somebody really, really hard, dislocating their jaw. And that black guy that went head first into that bar, yeah, that's a pure concussion. So
Dude,
yeah,
I understand the shit out of people in Lee dungarees. So
Yeah, then not only are you trying to find somebody that can get you help, you go to the exact place where this nigga works at, the Longshore, which is random. Like,
yeah, I know, very specific.
Yeah, like, damn, girl, what did somebody say? You go down there, you can choose them like a street fighter or something down there. Like, who told you? Just like, so different guys, different bills. So, like, not only did you luck up with he needed the money because he ain't got approved, he didn't pay his all union dues. Then you not only do you get this guy to work for you, but this dude is straight up serious ex-recon. He knows how to fight. He knows how to evade people like this. And just so happens he is Chance Brudo. Brudo. Everybody knows who this motherfucker is. He's some bum ass nigga that can high kick the living shit out of people. Everybody know who that dude is, and you got the right one. You lucked up into that, and you lucked up after that black woman got shot. He didn't leave you like he should have.
Chance to Casey Lemons after she got shot.
All right, I'll do you a favor. Check it out. I'll do you the favor.
Yo, she took a Hong Kong shotgun to the fucking damn gut.
I like how she got backslapped in the first act, and you still saw the blood around her mouth.
Hey, continuity, guy. Continuity. You love it.
That means two things happen. Either A, John Woo knows continuity, or B, they really slapped the shit out of Yancey, and it just stuck around.
That was the first thing. Like, hey, you're supposed to pull your punch. Actually punch.
Are you all right? Are you all right, Yancey? I can't feel my face. She's all right. Remember, it's 93. We didn't care what women had to say until about 2006.
Tevin ain't lying. Candyman, I think she got it worse in Candyman than Hard Target, to be honest.
Candyman, she was in the second one, right? The second Candyman, right?
First one.
Who was she in the first one?
She was fucking Virginia Madsen's friend, I believe. Her one black friend.
What, maybe that black? You talking about the black girl? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Casey Lemon. Damn, I'm still thinking about Yancey. My fault.
Yeah. Casey, the one black friend, she got wrecked by
her one black.
She got wrecked by Candyman in that first movie. I'm like, eesh, oof. But as with always John Woo movies, he has signature guns, and the Hong Kong shotgun is a signature gun. That means when you shoot a shotgun, it.
Yeah.
In other words, shotguns are grenade launchers.
Yes, they are. They also are sniper rifles too, apparently.
Look.
And,
I am
and it made me laugh at the end of the movie where Yancey was caught up on Lance Hendrick, and here's Lance, like, yeah, go ahead, shoot us. You shoot me, you shoot her too. I'm like, oh, now there's rules with the shotgun. You just can't hit.
I say somebody that loves Hard Boiled, that tea house scene shootout is the most chaotic shit ever. It is great, but it's like, yo, the laws of physics said, fuck you, we're just.
When we did hard boiled, we mentioned how no one really reloaded in this one. So when I finally got to the scene where Jean-Claude had the guns he was shooting, I sat there and counted. Now I'm going to give grace to what I call double shooting, meaning that they did a double. He shot like twice, and they showed him shoot twice again. I'm like, no, they did it from a different angle, so you see it differently. Like yada yada. So I erased at least 7 shots that got pulled. Right. This motherfucker shot 33 times before he reloaded.
That's what you call an extended mag.
That's what you call a John Woo movie, nigga. That's what I call it. I'm like, yes, no reloading for nothing.
Yeah,
nah, it's the Gears of War. It's the Gears of War reload. Where if you do perfect reload, you get extra bullets.
Well, I thought it was extra damage.
Nah, well, it's extra damage, but I've seen it one time where I've had like maybe 4 bullets left. I did a perfect reload, and that shit extended.
I swear, man.
See, that's how the game rewards you. That shit doesn't happen in real life. It's a video game. Leave it alone, man.
Some poor staff in the Marines thinks that is going to happen, and he got killed in Afghanistan because of it.
Oh yeah, that happened. That definitely happened. That motherfucker said, "Perfect." Celebrating this shit. I am sorry. I'm sorry for doing that. That was uncalled for. I didn't know that's how your son was left to die, thanks to the United States military. Yeah. Those how did it. We're getting rid of that thing before that thing gets us in trouble. And I already feel it in the hands.
We're keeping.
I already feel it.
No.
Keep the party going.
We need that.
We're keeping it.
We need that evil Christian skeleton off of.
In fact, I want Melanie Mac to see it.
Hey guys,
I want her to see it.
No, we're 3 black people. We're past her quota of black dudes she want to fuck it one day. So we can't do it. We can't. Oh my God, John Woo's.
Hey, I gotta be honest with you though. There is one thing that I like about John Woo with the slow motion. That fucking when the shotgun reloads and shit, and you see that slow motion, and the bullet springs out the shotgun. I'm like, that's actually pouring to the eyes and the ears. It's like, and you just see that flink, 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 and I'm like, yes, that should be ASMR right there. That's ASMR easily.
Oh, of course.
I mean, just come on. Like, how do you not like that? And also, Casey Lemon's getting shot up like that. I'm like, Casey, that guy has a fucking machine gun. What are you doing? Just stay behind the car. Just stay behind the car. Who are you trying to fool here? She really was like, get down. I'm like, he has a machine gun. Like, what? Like, no, just.
He's got a machine gun.
She got lit the fuck up. Just done. It's a fucking rap, man.
Your little shit is like throwing a. Sorry, I was saying that your little shit is like throwing a grape at him. Stop it.
Just stop it. Just no. It felt like that shit. Remember Meteor Man when fucking old boy got lit up by the Golden Lords and shit? Just like that. That was Casey right there. It was just nah. You didn't no. And you know what was hilarious too? Van Cleef shoots Fat Boy, and immediately they literally just fucking drift around the corner, coming up on him. I'm like, so did you know that he was coming up to Fat Boy and doing that? Which, ironically enough, I do like the conversation that Van Cleef tells him, like, hey, where you going? You didn't say bye. You didn't even call me. What's going on? I was going to call you, Mr. Van Cleef, but, you know, my mom in Biloxi, she's sick. Oh, she's sick, huh? I'm like, dude, you'd have been better off just going ahead and kill me right now, because that mom in Biloxi line does not work whatsoever with Van Cleef. That man was just like, mom in Biloxi, huh? Totally gonna work. Totally gonna work.
I need that. I need the joint from LA Noir.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but so at this point, this is where the action really starts picking up, and we get the moment where Jean-Claude does this moment. This.
Okay, so let me tell you something about dirt bikes in '90s movies. They're essential. They're
Yeah, they're
essential
very
for
essential. Very essential.
nonsense, and I think you could do more with dirt bikes because number one, they weigh less and all the rest of that
Yeah, you
mess.
can do a lot more than regular like Ducatis or
Yeah,
anything like that.
yeah. So what I love about this scene is that Jean Claude is on the dirt bike. Finally, he has a straight up semi-automatic in his holster. He tells her, "Grab the bars." She grabs the bars. He sits up. I'm like, no, lighting these niggas up and everything. The best part. There's two guys on a dirt bike. They come across. Bop, 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 bop. This is lethal enforcers at this point. You already know how the shit goes.
Mhm.
So he shoots dude, falls off the bike. Bike does a whole twist, fall, rah, 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 rah. As they're driving toward it, it blows up for reasons. They go through it. Then, John Claude sits down. As he sits down, he noticed, it's leaking fuel. They go,
I got a plan.
Seems that I need to throw on you one thing. It's time to play chicken. And last time I checked, I ain't know no road. And last time I checked, I know how'd you say road riding red. I not yet. So they go head to head. He over there, blah 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 blah. Jumps off. They hit the bike. They roll over the bike. He doesn't shoot them directly, Chris. He just blindly waves the back of the truck. Bam! Kaboom! I can fuck to that scene.
It's porn.
So
It's
stupid.
like, come on. Like, what can you do at this point? It's like, come on, bro. You know the vibes.
I loved it because I just loved it because, like I said, when she grabbed the handlebars and he stood up on the bike, I was like, okay, there's a couple of things called bullshit that want to stop all this.
It's bullshit jutsu, but all right, cool.
Real quick. After the explosion, mission complete, respect plus.
No, it's the Star Fox. Mission accomplished.
Oh my god!
Not mission complete. Mission accomplished. That means you S plus that fucking stage easily.
And instead of
you're more like your father every day.
Instead of hearing boom, doo 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 doo, what you hear is like some Cajun music. You hear the accordion and all that.
It makes no goddamn sense.
Sounds like a Zatarans commercial.
You say a Zatarans commercial? Oh my god! So they go into they're escaping, and obviously they're trying to get.
I'm mean to say that this whole episode, this whole movie is Billy Bayou if you made it in real life. It is almost on the level of Billy Bayou. There's no shootout on no jet boat, but which you think there would be, but no.
He stirred her nose with his cheeks, and she steered the bike accordingly. God damn
it. Here's the thing. He's kind of right.
Not lying, but he's right.
No, this is the reason I say that, because ain't no way in the world a red-blooded white woman in the 90s is going to have the yeeks of Jean-Claude Van Damme in her face, and she not go, ooh.
Wilford Brimley.
I know black girls who will fold at the yeekage of JCVD, okay?
Wilford Brimley went full-blown gambit. And I say this as somebody that we just saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and I'm laughing that I predicted Channing Tatum's Cajun accent was exactly what I knew what the fuck it was, and I love it. I was like, bro, that is fucking hilarious. I guarantee, and he's doing all this shit, and I love that the movie made fun of him in that accent. Like, the fuck is this? And we get Wilford Brimley. We got Wilford Brimley going full New Orleans. He's making whiskey. I thought it was moonshine until he said whiskey.
Man, It's illegal. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, it's very illegal. That's some hooch right there. That's illegal hooch. Some white people shit right there. Like, there's a lot of hooch.
Here's the funny thing. Black people call whiskey hooch too.
Really?
I have heard black
Since
people call
when?
it. I have heard black people call it that too. So
I honestly didn't know that.
It's a region thing. I think it's a region thing, to be honest with you.
No, okay. Oh, yeah.
I really think that. But whatever. This man, he's making, like you said, hooch. He's making his own brand. Hot as hell, Louisiana hot bourbon and shit. So
I like how Jean-Claude does the whole fucking, whistle call, and my man pulls out the shotgun. And it's like, Chance, you're here.
Not Chance. Chance.
Chance.
If we said Chance, I was like this. Hey, yo, Wilford, you already won my heart. You don't have to go all the way. This dude sounded like he didn't bathe, which is pure Cajun.
Caucus.
Not caucus, just Cajun. Cajun people are to me, are edgelord white people that don't wash. That's all they are. They're edgelord French people that don't want to wash. That's all. But still, yeah, no. But he killed me because he was really also real shit. You will forget that Wilford Brimley. And I'm seeing it in a couple of people in the chat. Yeah, diabetes. Okay, you happy? I said it. Diabetes.
Hey,
you
see,
happy?
I go cocoon, honestly. So that's just me.
In this movie, Wilford Brimley, much like it in The Thing, was a bit of a badass. In The Thing, he wasn't a badass. He was just one of the most entertaining things about it. And in this movie, he does the exact same thing. When he said, "I still got your shotgun," and he brought that joke down. I'm like, "Yo, nigga,
this man channeled his real hobo with a shotgun for real."
Yeah, this here gun, not this here gun, not this gun you see. This here gun. Oh man, it's easy to do. Like, to me, it's easy to do Cajun. Do your most country cousin and don't pronounce half the words you're saying. It's really easy. Shut up. Shut up.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This scene here, man, is giving Cajun Super Mario here. To be honest,
it is.
It
is. It's like the only thing is missing is don't.
I like how this man turned into fucking Hawkeye / fucking Green Arrow and shit, and just said, "All right," and I'm like, "Well, that's your house and all that stuff gone. I guess we can build it back again."
Bob Hoskins this time means trouble. When the toe has been taken over, it's time for him to settle the score. Wilford Brimley is Super Mario.
Yeah, but like I said, him and listening to him to help him. Actually, back up for a second. He pulls a Home Alone trap with the fucking snake, by the way. First off, slaps the snake, punches the snake, which is fucking hilarious.
Okay, Eris, you see the picture.
A rattlesnake, by the way.
All right, Eris, go ahead and make your penis jokes now. What you gonna say?
When she says it's big.
No. There's.
That's the biggest micro penis I ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, Myron.
Oh my God, it has
inside
fangs.
Me?
It's like, oh my God, it has fangs.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he likes big bushes because that's what he's about to see.
I'm sorry, I have to do this in order to get Witchblade? What?
Suck on what?
That face and everything. It's like
when you about to squirt, but you squirt on the other end. That's a shit joke, boy. That's what we call a shit joke. I love it.
But nah, when my man,
7, you won. 7-1.
what did Tevin say?
Where's the Cowboys? I just had it in front of me. Wait, what is it? There you go. Thank you,
Mr. Snipes.
Yeah, see you were dealing with Mama. Yeah. I like Asians, but I'll take you.
You can get on this dick. Zip. Ha ha. It's CSR.
Ladies.
More like you live.
Beware
Jack,
of the baritone.
Jack, we sit his ass back. Oh man, but nah, I like the slow motion of the snake going to the guy like,
One of the most weirdest things in this movie,
and they euthanized him.
One of the most shut up. Yeah, one of the most weirdest things in this movie was that.
Yeah, that's a real thing apparently.
But okay, so they won't be venomous no more. Is that the reason why you do it?
I don't know. I mean, if Yellowstone is any indication, I guess it's sort of like a trophy thing. I guess I don't fucking know. Like
my man just threw that. But think about it. He just threw that snake in his mouth like nothing.
Just cause.
I mean, yeah, that tracks. I can see that. But I like how Emil basically said, if you guys weren't walking so slow, he wouldn't have time to set these traps. And I like he just gives the guy the AK and just says, get the fuck up out of here. Like, God damn it. Then this motherfucker hit us with damn traps and shit.
I like how these motherfuckers, I do like how the second picture we showed of Wilford Brimley coming out there and all the rest of that, they were shooting at this motherfucker, not hitting him, which makes me angry. It's so angry.
Why are you angry? That's logic right there.
No, because Wilfred and Yancey were not running slow on fast on those horses, and all I'm hearing is bah bah. I'm like, y'all just missing. That's what pissed me off so much. There were way too many gun sound effects. One dude had a grenade launcher.
Look, I mean, it's
That's
the John.
what I'm talking about.
It's the John Woo special. You get what you get. It just is what it is. Like, come on.
Missed.
I mean, hey,
your boy, yeah.
I mean, my boy, my boy.
Man, not your boy. I mean, I'm saying, yo, this is.
I mean, he ain't lying. That is Fear Factor before Fear Factor right there. Just yeah.
Go ahead, put that snake in your mouth. Yeah, that's hot.
So, Jamie, what happens if they put the snake in their mouth?
Hey, Jamie, could you pull up if they put snake ass in mouth? See, that's more porn. That's not what we want.
Sorry. Oh man, but nah, the whole build up and stuff. What did y'all think of Van Cleef getting kind of taken out?
First off, him getting set on fire was one of the most unhinged, freaking that was one of the most unhinged Lance Henderson things I have ever seen. He was just on fire.
I'm like, so he don't die?
Hold on, and this is how the scene ended. Lance Henderson in the last 8 minutes said, I'm taking this movie. And he just acted like the Green Goblin from when he got set on fire to the end. I loved it.
Wait, go back to that picture.
Like Which one? With this one?
No, the one with him on fire. I would imagine this is him saying flame on.
I look at the look on Lance's face. That's a look of, this was a good idea when I said yes.
Can't do this shit anymore.
Boy, you can tell they grease his hair and his face up so they won't get burned.
Hey man, people forget like there's a
and In all honesty, bro, this is him channeling his inner Vulcan from Phantom Pain, the man on fire.
Ah!
Who's afraid of a little thunder?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Big balls.
Man got roasted. No, seriously, him coming out on fire. Why does he? Why does he look like he's? No, why does he look like phase 2 of a final boss in this picture?
To be honest with you, you sure this isn't Vulcan from Metal Gear Solid 5?
No, that's just Lance Henderson on a
That's what I said. No, seriously. Him being on fire was definitely like phase 2 in a boss battle.
And this right here in the boss battle is at the very end where they get another bar of health, and you like, yo, why am I still fighting this dude?
Resurrection.
It really sounds hey, for all y'all that was raised on it, this really looks like it needs the music when the Joker showed up. Do 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 do. That's what they look like. They need. Yes.
It's not over yet.
Brian got the better one. Are you ready for round 2?
It's like I didn't ask for this.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Again.
Sleeping late as usual, Nick.
That is only the liquid. Just because I didn't. Oh God!
Like, just because you defeated Metal Gear does not mean that I am done fighting.
I love like this dude lost. I love the one part.
And I won't die as long as you still live.
Nah, Eris, the part was when he CQC'd Yancey's hair and took out the knife. I'm like, yeah, and then took out the arrow and placed it dead on her chin. I will run her through. I'm like, yes, Lance Hendrickson, yes.
It's like, let's do this.
I love it. That man went all the way evil at the end of this movie the right way. It was a gradual climb. I will give it that. It's a man slowly losing his shit.
I mean, as they always do. Let's just be real about this. As they always do. Come on now. It's just what it is. But the grenade shit had me rolling. Is how this man really took that grenade out of his pants and tried to unscrew it. I'm like, I don't think that's how grenades work. I don't think that's how they work. I don't know.
Dog, he took out the grenade. He took down his face and just like, he took out the fuse and it still sparked. I was like, yo, is that how this? I was just like, you, Chris, is that how that works?
I don't know. I mean, the spark of it hit the grenade and it blew up and shit. I'm like,
I was like,
all right, I guess.
Lance guts everywhere.
I mean, the hell of the 5 second. I'm sorry, that 10-second rule, huh?
I mean, let's back it up though. Van Cleef getting fucking taken out by Chance in that shootout was kind of funny though in a way. Just like, oh, well, that's how Van Cleef got to do it. Mission failed.
All you had to do was throw the damn grenade.
Oh no!
First of all, that is fishing. First of all, that is fishing. That is fishing mailed, sir. Fishing mailed.
Fishing.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Lance, wake up.
Lance did it again.
You created a time paradox.
Yo, this motherfucker they go over to Wilford Brimley. Uncle, you still alive? I thought something hit me. I'm okay. Looks like I'm still alive. He took out that flash. Oh, this is a tragedy. All right, let's all walk together until the credits show up. And that's what they did. That was the movie.
Oh my god, man.
Lots of Van damage.
Oh, there's a hell of a lot Van Damage, and this movie actually made really good money. Made about close to $75 million.
I'm glad it did. I'm glad
Against
it
a
was.
15 to $20 million budget, that is not bad.
It's pretty good, pretty good. A lot of people actually. It's kind of it's here's the thing that, and this is one thing that I like about how Cisco and Ebert broke it down. Said it's not very smart, it's not original, but they loved how well made it was on a technical level. And I'm like, thank you, because that's John Woo. Like he knows how to make a very technical sound movie.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it is stupid, it's like I was still entertained. It's still pretty dope. Fuck it. You got me. Especially the stunts. Like the stunts in this movie are actually really fucking good. Like top to bottom. Like you really that's yeah, it's actually really good. But it definitely they really nailed it on the rated R of this movie big time. So I appreciate that. I appreciate this. And it beat out Bruce Willis movie.
The movie did. The movie did what it needed to do.
Yeah, for your
What it was
opening
bred to
movie.
do. What it was born to do.
I was born in it, molded by it.
Okay, that work. I agree. Like I said earlier that this movie goes in the air, one out the other. But that's kind of the good thing about it to me. Because this is a movie you kind of forget. When you go back in it, it's like you're watching it new again. Because like, okay, what happened here? What happened here? And you just going with the story. You latch on to the story of it. And the story is actually solid. It's you can say the little part where they were trying to investigate the dad and all the rest of that. For 1993, they had too many clues, but whatever. Everything was fine about it. And the action, like I said, is really, really good. But the downside is you're kind of going to forget about this movie quicker than you want to. But because you already know that this movie, like I said, is solid, it should be a part of your action collection. But when you hop back in it, it's like, oh, I remember that part. Oh yeah, I remember that part. Oh yeah, this is the part where he didn't unload that gun. He kept on shooting at them dudes for a whole solid 3 minutes. Then you know what I mean? So yeah. I like what Aaron said. It did what it had to do.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It still gets me that John Woo said no to Face Off and took this movie instead.
And then turned around and was like, you know what? I'll do Face Off.
And Face Off to me was the movie that was like, you should have never did that.
Yeah, you sure?
I feel like look, people like I already told you, I'm mixed on when we did Face Off. I'm so mixed on that movie. I have such mixed feelings to that movie. It's weird, man.
I mean, I love it.
Of course you would, Chris. It's Nicolas Cage. It's John Travolta still think he's daddy cool for some reason.
Big Daddy Cool. Diesel.
All right, look here you go. So DJ Sue, last week it was Chris, this week is you. You have a choice, okay? You have 3 choices. You have a comedy that I know you kind of want to do. You have a bad movie that I know you want to do. And you have a superhero movie that I know you want to do. And I will say that it's a redo, but it's a superhero movie that you're gonna be like, I don't need to watch it, gentlemen. I'm already ready. So which one do you want to do? The comedy, the bad movie, or the superhero movie? And like I said, you probably already know which is which. So what do you want to do? And when I say it's a bad movie that Aaron's wants to do, oh, this nigga wants to do this. All right.
God. Okay.
Like, ugh.
I gotta. Okay. Because all 3 are very, very tempting. All right, let me get ready. Okay. Because I'm really like tossing between the bad movie or or the superhero movie.
Okay.
I need a coin toss. Fuck. I know you're gonna tell me, and if we get to circle back to it this year, then I'll go for it. What's the superhero movie?
I'll tell you this way. Boys, I'm going to need a minute.
Yes! Batman 89?
Yes.
Yes.
Next week, Batman 89, a movie that we did all the Batman, we did the first 3 Batman movies, and we did the Dark Knight series. I am not guaranteeing we're ever going to go back to the Dark Knight series. I think we're fine with that episode, but I really wanted us to take our time with the first Batman movie. Because after that it gets very debatable if we want to do anything else. And by the time we're done, and I'm also thinking like by the time we do another Batman movie, the newest Batman movie will come out. So whatever like that. But yeah, I just wanted us to really redo the first one because Eris is a part of the cult that is Bob was the greatest. It was the greatest henchman of all time.
He was the greatest hitman of all time, the greatest sidekick.
I just want to see Prince. I just want to hear Prince being played as Joker is just putting ha and red lips on everything and mustaches. Party man. and the fact that Prince was with the shits with that movie, he was like this nerd,
this fucking dork.
I was blared.
The thing is, Prince was supposed. Dude, Prince was supposed to be the Joker.
It would have been
but
terrible.
Because
we weren't ready for that.
Bro, no, he was late on set. He just could never get on. He could never get to the set on time. So Burton was like, screw it.
Yo, but here's the thing. Prince did have no reason to be late with his short ass. He had no
zero fucking excuses on that shit.
Michael was like a shit.
I mean, hold on. This was, and wait, this was 89. Yeah, he was still mad at Jan and Terry Lewis for still working with Janet.
And y'all niggas, he was mad when they went to help Atlantic Star. He was furious. Furious at that, yeah.
So, all right, so D, help me out. What were the other two?
Well, the comedy was next Friday, and like I said, that's when we need to get to. Because, like I said, I know you kind of want to do it. We're not no rushed, but it's like the same time. It's like we gotta hurry up and do next Friday.
It's such a bad movie. And what was the other one?
It's a bad movie to you. I didn't know that to you. I get what. Look, see the third movie. We could do that in under an hour during Christmas time. That ain't nothing. The second movie, while I agree, is not good. My God, is it fascinating how that just took over hood logic, how much everybody knows that movie. I think that along with Baby Boy, I think a lot of people of our generation really, really know Next Friday. But anyway, and the other movie, that's a really, really bad movie. A movie so bad, Eris beat me and Chris to the punch when I asked him that year, what's the worst movie of the year? He was like, Moonfall. Moonfall is a movie that I want us to get into because I always want us to tackle our worst movies of the year and all that. We talked about Fantasy Island, which was it's so funny. It's so funny. Much like Moonfall, Eris had the same reaction. I'm like, Eris, you say you like this shit. Eris instantly put up my video. Hear me good, nigga. This movie is a 2-pack of ass. Yo, I remember when I put that up for Fantasy Island. I had so many people like, what are you talking about, D? You didn't like it? You didn't like it? I paused all of them. Y'all did? Like, yo, there were
Oh
some
my
movies
God.
that were just so bad, and I always want us to attack because we always do cinema. We're going to start in. We started last year, and we're going to do it this year, where we take time out of the end of the year to talk about really, really good movies. I always want us to tackle our the worst movies we see. I mean, and
God.
when I, and hold on, they have to be something where we know we can dig into. Moonfall is such a perfect turd of everything that is wrong with Emmerich. Oh, it encapsulates why he shouldn't get a check no mo, and yet he keeps getting one.
Can't
Moon,
keep getting away with this.
Like
moon,
Geo, like I want us to
like
do
moon,
Geostorm.
like Moonfall.
Brother,
What's that, brother?
No, it's just, like I said with Geostorm. Geostorm is just as bad. But Moonfall said aliens, and we're like, wait a minute, what do you mean aliens? And then everybody saw the movie.
And they said, "Oh,
Exactly. So, but anyway, I really want us to get to the Batman movie because, like I said, I really want to actually dig into that proper as film critics. And
mhm.
really, and I actually want us to study. I don't want to say study, but you know how we do on 3BG. When we look at the Joker, when we look at Nicholson's Joker, let's look at it as just him, nobody else. Don't bring in anyone after or before him. Look at how he did it, how different it was, and how that actually went into how a little bit of that went into every Joker after him, and the same thing before. You know how that goes, man. So
Mhm.
I really want us to go there. Also, Eris is going to really have to talk about one of his favorite white men of all time, which is Michael Keaton. Also, you think I don't know about that? That's Eris's one.
So everybody is one."
Did you see his
Yeah.
ass in Birdman? D. Of course, I want Michael Keaton.
Say we all want them.
Lord, yeah. But anyway, we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Pieces out.